Build something you can be proud of. There's something incredibly satisfying about learning something new and actually watching your progress build over time. That's what I love about Rosetta Stone. You don't have to dive in for hours. You start small, fit lessons into your day, and suddenly you're understanding more than you thought you would. Rosetta Stone has been the trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years, and their immersive, intuitive method really stands out. There's no memorizing random vocabulary lists and no feeling lost. You learn naturally, starting with words, building to phrases, and then full sentences, without English translations, so it actually sticks. Plus, Rosetta Stone offers 25 languages, from Spanish and French to German and Japanese, all designed for long-term retention. Don't wait. Unlock your language learning potential now. Listeners of this podcast can grab Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. That's unlimited access to 25 language courses for life. Visit rosettastone.com/rs10 to get started and claim your 50% off today. Go to rosettastone.com/rs10 and start learning today.
Have you been diagnosed with head or neck cancer? At Kansas City Proton Institute, we're delivering the future of cancer care with state-of-the-art proton therapy right here in KC. Proton therapy means increased precision, reducing side effects like dry mouth, difficulty swallowing, and the loss of taste as compared to conventional radiation. If you've been diagnosed, don't wait. Get your second opinion today and see KC's largest, most experienced proton therapy team. Visit kcpi.com. Kansas City Proton Institute, where you see the best in KC.
When winter days are shorter and schedules are packed, it's easy for kids to lose focus. IXL turns that winter slump into momentum with a simple, stress-free way to keep skills sharp and stay engaged without adding pressure. IXL is an award-winning online learning platform that helps kids truly understand what they're learning across math, language arts, science, and social studies, from pre-K through 12th grade. With personalized practice, instant feedback, clear explanations, and progress tracking, it's easy to fit into even the busiest week. IXL is used in 96 of the top 100 school districts in the U.S. Make an impact on your child's learning. Get IXL now. And listeners can get an exclusive 20% off IXL membership when they sign up today at ixllearning.com/audio. Visit ixllearning.com/audio to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price.
From the Accident Recovery Team Traffic Center, don't worry about me, I called ART.
Traffic. Main roads are looking good. No major problems at this time. From the Accident Recovery Team Traffic Center, that's your Odyssey, Wichita traffic. Weather.
Sunny skies, but staying chilly today. A high of 47 with the south breeze at 5 to 15. Becoming partly cloudy, little blustery tonight with a strong south wind and overnight low of 34. Partly cloudy, breezy, and much warmer on Tuesday, high 66. More clouds on Wednesday and a high of 65. Could see a little bit of rain on Wednesday night. That's your forecast from Storm Team 12. I'm meteorologist Jake Dunn.
Jim Rome here through Rome Report. So many great storylines in the NFL offseason, but none more important than what's going to happen with Max Crosby and the Raiders. Look, you don't trade Hall of Famers, and especially if they want to remain with your garbage franchise, even though they shouldn't. However, if that Hall of Famer suddenly wakes up one morning and asks himself, why am I killing myself? Why am I wasting my Hall of Fame career on a team that is shutting me down and doing whatever it can not to win, but rather to get the first pick overall? I'm over it. If he wakes up and thinks that, then you do right by that legend and you move him to a contender so he can do what all greats want to do. See how they measure up on the big stage and rip the Holy Grail. Fact is, Raiders, you don't deserve this guy. And he deserves way better than you. So unless Max is saying, I want to stay, and at this point I have no idea why he would, then free Max Crosby. You failed him. He didn't fail you. I'm Jim Rome.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Oh, hello, it's me, the calculator that lives inside of TaxSlayer. I love numbers. Like 100, as in 100%, as in TaxSlayer's 100% accuracy, guaranteed. And 0, as in $0, as in it costs $0 to file and get the refund you deserve with TaxSlayer Simply Free, if you qualify. Simply Free is available to a limited number of taxpayers with age, income, credit, and deduction restrictions. See TaxSlayer.com for eligibility requirements. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
Hello, this is Paul Solentrop of Wichita State University Strategic Communications. Join us each Saturday at 10 a.m. on KFH for the Roundhouse Podcast. We talk with Shocker athletes and Shocker coaches to take fans behind the scenes. Saturday at 10 a.m. on KFH.
It's time to get back to the sports talk.
All right, let's do this thing. Go!
Sports Daily is on KFH.
I was reading a Myron Medcalf article on ESPN.com. He talked to Darren Peterson a little bit in recent weeks about all this. It's probably a pretty good one for KU fans to check out. Peterson he's a little confused and frustrated by the backlash too, just kind of backing up what we've heard from Bill Self, like doesn't choose any of this, doesn't like it, just trying to deal with it. Hopefully he can play tonight. Hopefully they can get him against Houston and everything looks good. That's going to be a big one. TJ will be there covering it for us on 12 News. We won't make him, drive back at 3 a.m. and be here at, 7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll have Paul Savage in. But it'll be a fun one. I'm excited about it. All right. Let's talk hockey, though, because it really was the story of yesterday, the weekend. It's been building up to it. Were we going to get a chance? I remember exactly where I was when we lost to Team Canada last time in Olympic gold, and it was devastating, and we lost that one in overtime. Was Crosby that hit the winner in overtime?
What, are you talking about, you remember the 1980 game?
No, that was against Soviets, bro. I'm talking about Canada. It was, I think, 2010. I remember the bar I was at. I remember we were up early. It was another one where you had to be kind of up early. It was like 10 a.m. and that place was packed and rowdy and it was awesome and fun and it was a devastating ending. Probably like much of Canada feels yesterday. Man, that was fun. That was so good yesterday. So intense. There were through the second and third periods. I didn't think we had a chance to win that because we were on our heels the whole way. And then they do in overtime. My dad called. My dad has not watched any hockey, maybe ever. And he's like, man, if they could just go 3-on-3 all the time, I think I'd never stop watching hockey. I'm like, it is pretty exciting. I do kind of like that.
Yeah, Max, you need to chime in here because a lot of people hate the 3-on-3 evidently.
Max will hate it. Max, do
you hate it?
Yeah, the 3-on-3 is horrible. It's horrible.
Okay.
Is that the ghost runner on second of hockey?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes. Yeah. Invisible man on second. That's ridiculous.
It changes it. I get it. I mean, it changes you spend an entire lifetime playing hockey a certain way and then you change it in the most important moment. I get why I don't like it. But for the casual fan, it is exciting. It's very exciting to go 3-on-3 like that. And it's not like, Canada had 5-on-3 at one point, couldn't take advantage. So, they had their chances. They can't whine about it. You can't get the U.S. down into that kind of a situation and not take advantage of it. Hellebuck, our goalie, just incredible. I love hockey so much. We saw this in the Four Nations tournament. Hockey is incredible. It is as intense as it gets. I wish greatly that I watched more hockey. I do, because I think hockey is awesome. I think live it's as good as there is. When they went on strike in 94, Max? Before that strike, I was a little kid. I was probably 9-10 years old. Remember on my Sega Saturn, we had a hockey game. I could have told you every player on every team. That was like Peak Sports Center where they went through highlights of every game. I was all in on hockey. And then they went on strike. And then I never came back. I never came back after that. To knowing all the players and doing it. And I regret that. I love hockey. And it was so good yesterday morning. It's as good as it gets, and it's a perfect example of. And then you've got all the American pride and those guys are so proud of it. And that stuff's fun too at a time where everybody wants to be mad at each other all the time. For me, we live in the greatest country in the world, and these guys just helped to celebrate that and remember it. That was an awesome, awesome Olympic moment. It's as good an Olympic moment as I can remember. When was the last time we had one that good? The women won it, which was great, but they were expected to crush everybody along the way. I don't even think our men weren't even the favorite in this thing. I don't think.
I'm not sure. Max, I saw something else that somebody made the point of, like, the casual hockey fan that just watched that is about to say, hockey's great. I'm going to go watch the NHL and then turn on the Maple Leafs or something, and they're going to like, this is not what I saw on TV. Is that true, Max?
No, Maple Leafs are good. They have Austin Matthews and a couple guys. You guys are so young. You didn't, you missed the college scrubs that beat a professional hockey team that had beaten a lot of teams in the NHL.
I don't have a long history. I don't watch college. I love that stuff. I mean, I think it'd be fun. It's just I don't have time for it now. And that's the big thing now. It's kind of like the World Cup. I'm going to be fired up for Team USA in the World Cup. Fired up. And that'll be the only soccer that I watch probably for the next 4 years, other than my kids playing soccer. So it does help the hype. I'll watch like the Stanley Cup finals still. I watch more hockey than I watch soccer.
Once you see a pro game live,
USA on there, and like, I'm in, man. That stuff's awesome to me.
Go see a pro game live.
Oh, I have it. I just said it's probably the best.
There's nothing else like it.
I think my only hockey game I've ever gone to, I think I've gone to two. They were both Arizona Coyotes games.
Oh.
Rest in peace. Now, what are they even now? Are they the Yeti or the Mammoth? What did they choose?
Yeah, they're in Utah.
Arizona changed their hockey team?
Yeah.
Arizona doesn't have a hockey team anymore.
They're in Utah.
They're not the ones that moved to Utah, are they?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
I thought that was straight expansion.
No.
I know they've had arena issues over the years.
They left their arena. Then they were playing like at Arizona State's hockey gym. It's kind of like the Wichita Ice Center to something of that nature. Played there for a while, and then they just moved them to Salt Lake City. Are they the Yeti or the Mammoth? Does anybody have the answer?
Salt Lake?
I think they're the Mammoth.
I think they're the Mammoth because their logo's got the tusks.
Can we take just a second on
I don't know anything about hockey.
Apologies if I brought this up. I don't like mascots that are not ending in S.
Yeah, I know.
It bugs me. Because it doesn't roll off the tongue. Like, is there
it does until you start using it in grammatically correct sentences.
Yeah. It's just
because
weird.
If you're saying wind surge, the wind surge, like what's an example? The wind surge have great players, but it's not the wind surge has great players. It's the wind surge have because
you
they're
got to
plural,
use them as a plural,
even though
there's no S on there.
Yeah, that's journalism school right there.
I don't like
it
that.
Gets confusing.
I've never liked it. You got to go back to like Orlando Magic, I think, were the first ones, and I'm like,
Utah Jazz.
Is that a feeling? Like, are we
the NBA has like 10. The Jazz, the Magic, the Thunder, the Heat.
They do now. Yeah, the Heat were back there. Yeah, like I don't like that. Give me an S on my team, please. I need. It
gets confusing too, and we've had this conversation. It gets confusing, even with the teams with an S, of what you refer to them as. Like you say Jayhawk basketball, but you don't say
Chief football.
Chief football. You say Chiefs football and Jayhawk football and Wildcat football, but you don't say Clipper basketball. You say Clippers basketball.
I mean, think about all the the Kraken. Why can't you just be the Krakens? Like it's a plural, like a monster. Like, why is it just one? Why isn't the Krakens?
We're getting deep in the weeds here. Speaking of expansion, there's a lot of talk of the NBA expanding whenever it happens, and they're talking about going back to Seattle, which is like probably the minus 1,000 favorite to bring back the Sonics. I wonder if that happens. Do they get their history back? You remember like all the argument about like the
Titans and the Oilers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the Texans own the Oilers history? They don't. They technically don't. That's why the Titans get to wear their jerseys.
They don't own a lot of the history, but I think they would own like players' stat history probably.
I don't know. Do they? I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
the Oilers, the Texans don't get to, the Texans aren't going to claim Warren Moon played for the franchise.
Do the Titans?
Do the Chiefs? I mean, did the Chiefs keep the Dallas Texans history?
Well, the Cowboys were a thing back then, though, weren't they?
Yeah, I believe they were.
Okay,
so that's what I'm saying. Like,
on that note,
I think they were in existence.
How do you guys feel about the 5 stolen championships the Lakers took from Minnesota?
From Minnesota, I mean, that's something to be said. That,
they stole their name. There's not lakes in Los Angeles.
But does the Thunder have a Seattle banner hanging up?
They don't. I was just there on Saturday and I looked for that.
In Atlanta, Atlanta doesn't have a St. Louis championship banner hanging.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they go back there, do the Sonics get to retire Gary Payton's jersey?
I don't know.
That's what I meant, and I feel like they have to.
I don't.
Like the Thunder shouldn't be able to.
I would think that they do.
I will push back on Max here. I think that the Minneapolis Lakers to the Los Angeles Lakers, you can keep your history because you're still the Lakers. But I think whenever you make the jump from the whatever they were, the Charlotte or the New Orleans Hornets to the New Orleans, what even happened with the Hornets Pelicans? I don't even know what happened there. But like they just completely left the franchise. They let the New Orleans drop the Hornets, and the Charlotte went back to the Hornets. And it was like, who owns Muggsy Bogues now? Who's he play for?
Yeah, I get it. Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, like the great days, with Detlef Schrempf. Although I know Schrempf played for a lot of other people, but like Payton and Kemp, yeah, they're not hanging their jerseys in Oklahoma City.
I know. I swore that there used to be Seattle banners in that arena. There's none.
You wouldn't need to. Look, if they go back to Seattle, it becomes a simple conversation.
I also wonder.
Keep the Sonics history. We have our own history now.
Did Seattle ever win a championship? They never did.
I don't believe so.
Yes, they did.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
they did win a championship. Dennis Johnson was the MVP, 79. Downtown Freddie Brown.
God, Max, you're so freaking old. I swore they used to have
one time.
Yeah.
That is.
I think they used to have that
incredible callback, Max.
That is actually pretty wild. I swore that was in the Paycom Center. And now that I'm thinking about it, I also wonder if they took it down because the Thunder won a championship and they claimed it as their first championship because it was the first championship.
That's what they should do. And they should give it all back to the Sonics because who cares?
I agree. But if the Sonics don't exist yet, what happened? Like, this is such a rabbit hole and I love this kind of stuff. Like, is the history just gone? Like, who owns it?
I don't know.
Is it just sit in an empty arena?
Who did the Sonics beat in 79?
Washington.
For that title. Oh, that's good. The Washington who?
Bullets.
Yes. How many games did it play?
I can't remember, but they were the Capitol Bullets, the Washington Bullets. They've had so many names.
Who was the best player on the Bullets in the 70s?
Was
Unseld playing in the 70s, or is that too late?
They've had some dudes.
Yeah, I can't think about. Oh, yeah, I can't remember everybody.
They had some guys back.
God, I wish I liked the NBA again. It's so good. The history of the NBA is just so fun to dig into. But I'm
not buying those 5 Laker championships from Minnesota, counting in Los Angeles.
Kansas City needs an NBA team so freaking bad. Do you know how I thought about that while I was walking around the arena in Oklahoma City on Saturday night? You know how good a Kansas City-Oklahoma City rivalry would be?
It could be good, but
they'd hate each other.
Kansas City in the West, or did they put them in the East?
Kansas City had an NBA team at one time, didn't they?
That I don't know.
They had a hockey team for a while.
Yeah, Kansas City Kings.
Yes.
That's what the Big O played there.
Scott Wedman.
Or not the Big O. Who am I thinking of?
Scott Wedman.
Some historic point guard played there.
Sacramento kept it. All right. History lessons.
It was the Kings, Royals, and Chiefs. Monarchs.
History lessons with Max. Appreciate that. All right, we're coming right back. Don't go away. We got more Sports Daily.
Have you been diagnosed with head or neck cancer? At Kansas City Proton Institute, we're delivering the future of cancer care with state-of-the-art proton therapy right here in KC. Proton therapy means increased precision, reducing side effects like dry mouth, difficulty swallowing, and the loss of taste as compared to conventional radiation. If you've been diagnosed, don't wait. Get your second opinion today and see KC's largest, most experienced proton therapy team. Visit kcpi.com. Kansas City Proton Institute, where you see the best in KC.
Presented by T-Mobile, the official wireless partner of Odyssey Sports. With an awesome network and great savings, there's never been a better time to join T-Mobile. Visit your neighborhood store to make the switch today.
Some places take you away. Some bring you together. Marathon does both. Marathon is Florida's family key, with something for everyone. You'll find museums and wildlife refuges, wide open beaches, miles of warm, clear water, and the historic 7-Mile Bridge. For more about Marathon, visit flakeys.com/marathon.
You know Graybar for electrical parts, but there's one more thing you may not be thinking of us for that can help maximize your next project's total value. Our pre-project planning services are designed to help you win the bid, save on labor costs, and keep your installers productive across your entire build. The sooner you call us, the better. Because when we're there from the beginning, we can anticipate your needs and help you solve problems before they become problems. Yep, Graybar does that.
Make money from your podcast with the Odyssey Creator Lab. You create the show, we bring the advertisers. Apply now at creators.odyssey.com.